Hey guys, this is Gwen from Ladies of Metal on the phone now with Jon of White Wizzard. What's going on, Jon? How are you?
I'm fantastic. I'm hanging out in the San Francisco Bay Area today and having a good day. It's fun, just getting ready for the album release and getting ready to start rehearsals for our shows.
Awesome. So yeah, you do have a brand new record coming out January 12th, but this is like your first new set of music in almost 4 years. Is that right?
That is correct. Yeah, I did, just for fun, I released one single called Marathon of Dreams that I sang on in 2014. But other than that, yeah, this is the first, true release. That was just more of kind of a small time kind of thing I did. This is the first time that we've put out a proper record since 2013.
Awesome. Okay, so what can fans expect from the new record?
Well, I think that it's our deepest record to date, and we also feel it's our best record to date. Wyatt Anderson, the singer, he just took it to another level. I write all the vocal melodies on these records and the lyrics, and then I give all the demos to Wyatt, and he always takes it to the next level. But on this album in particular, he just really ascended. I'm just really blown away by his performance, and as well as James J. LaRue, our lead guitar player, he just laid down a lot of wicked leads on this record, and just everybody kind of ascended on this. It elevated even our producer, and I just feel like we've done a really awesome piece of work, and it's got a lot of dynamics and textures, and I'm excited to see how people feel about it.
Well, that sounds awesome. And why did you guys decide to call it Infernal Overdrive?
Well, I kind of had that title in mind. I just thought it was a cool title, and then some song lyrics came to me that fit well with that theme. And once the song lyrics were written, I was pretty dead set on it. And then our artist, a fan of ours who had done some work for us previously, sent me a piece over when I gave him the name and an idea of what I was going for, and I was really happy with that. We had an album cover, we had a name, we had a song with it, and that's how we rolled.
Sweet. Okay. So if someone has never heard your band White Wizzard before, if you had to be like, oh, fans of like these three bands would like us, what bands would you say?
Oh, I mean, it's funny because as the band's evolved, I've brought more and more influences in. So the first band I'd probably cite is Rush, because I think that, they're the reason I became a musician, Rush and Iron Maiden. And I think that Rush and Iron Maiden both definitely come forth in waves in the influences. I think they're obvious if you listen to the music. It's I think that Rush is such an influence that I cite because White Wizzard is continuing to expand and try new things, and we're not just going to stay one sound like we were in the early days. We're continuing to evolve, and Rush is a band that went through that process, and I think we're going through that same process. And a third band, you could go either way. You could go in the heavier side and go into some bands like Metallica or Sabbath, or you could go over into Pink Floyd and Zeppelin. You know what I mean? We're teetering between all those, but at that core, all that 70s and 80s rock and metal, that arena rock and that hard rock, and everything from Rainbow all the way up to the 80s and Metallica, we delve into all of that and exist in a zone there where we draw off those influences. But I listen to everything. I'm always constantly an evolving listener and writer. I write a lot of different types of music, not just White Wizzard stuff, and I think that comes through too, so we're open, we're not just a band that's going to stick to one formula and always go with it.
No, that's awesome, and I'm really excited that you said Led Zeppelin in there, because they're one of my favorite bands, so I'm really excited.
I think the last song on the record, called The Illusion's Tears, I was channeling some Zeppelin in the beginning, especially the first half of the song or so. I wanted to kind of have kind of a Mellotron, kind of Jimmy Page kind of vibe going on there, and kind of harken back to that vibe on I love songs like the Rain Song and stuff on Physical Graffiti, and I'm a huge fan of Zeppelin, so I kind of wanted to bring a little of that in. We kind of, on the last track, we definitely channel a lot of Zeppelin and Floyd and Rush and stuff.
Awesome. I can't wait to check that one out.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Do you have a favorite song on the record?
I would say that one, Illusion's Tears, or Chasing Dragons would be another one. Probably the deeper tracks on the record for me, just because I'm so progressive and I'm so into different textures and dynamics. But I think overall the band favorite is Chasing Dragons. We're actually doing it's an over 8 minute long song, but we're still choosing that for the official video, which is exciting. We've got one lyric video out for Storm the Shores right now, which is a tribute to military veterans, and the title track, Infernal Overdrive, we're literally about to launch that lyric video in a day or two, and that song's lyrics are more of kind of a fun poke at society and how everyone's just like lost in technology, their cell phones and reality TV, and how we're all just kind of nosediving into oblivion.
It's kind of true.
Yeah, so it's kind of a fun, poetic stab at that, and we had a little fun with the lyric video, and it's fun. It's turned out really well. I mean, we're all real excited. It's kind of a fun time right now, getting ready for to get the public's reaction to it.
Definitely, yeah. And you guys seem like you're really busy, and you got like a lot going on, especially with the record coming out in like less than a month at this point. So Thanks so much for doing the interview with us, and we can't wait for Infernal Overdrive to drop January 12th. And Jon, thanks so much for doing this for us.
Thank you. Take care. It was great talking to you.
All right. Thank you.